So, Engin's coming to Crash Team Rumble soon. How does he play? What's his role? Is he going to be any good? Well, I'm here to answer that. So for those that don't know me, hey, hi, how you doing? Name's Laggy. I'm the resident Engine guy. Engine is my favorite character in the Crash series. He's my most played character in Nitro Fuel, next to Geary, and I'm eagerly awaiting his release in Rumble this August. I'll be going over these questions on the screen today. Starting off, what's his role, and what does he do? Engine is going to be a booster, like Cortex and Coco. The game desperately needs more boosters, so he'll help immensely with that. Now, there isn't too much to go off of when it comes to Engine's moveset. In fact, there's only 2 videos that actually show any gameplay of his. I guess no one wants to play Engine. One is the launch trailer that revealed Ripperoo, and the other is a video from Summer Game Fest by Gaming Trend, and that video will be in the description below. In addition to those though, Twitch streamer Kryken did an Activision partnered stream where he played Crash Team Rumble a few days before launch, and from there we're able to see Engine's moveset. Now keep in mind that this stuff is subject to change. There's no way of knowing how much Toys for Bob have tweaked Engine up until when he'll release, but this is going to give you a general idea on how he plays. So from this, we can see he has a standard jump, and he can hold down the button to hover with his jetpack, instead of just having a double jump. The hover is shown in the Gaming Trend video in various spots. It seems like a decent mobility tool, and is very unique compared to other characters' jumps. It looks faster than just walking, so this will likely be his main way of getting around. Though knowing how jetpacks work in other games, they'll probably only be able to do it for a limited time before hitting the ground, though we'll have to see what that ends up being like. Next is the Blast Off move, which I'm just going to refer to as the launch from here on out since it's easier to say. The launch was shown off in the launch trailer, that's definitely not going to get confusing. It can knock enemies away just as he blasts off, and it gives him a good amount of vertical mobility as well. Overall, it seems like a good get off me kind of move, to give him something at short range, because his other moves just don't seem to do that. Next we have homing shots, his main method of attack. This is seen a couple of times in the Gaming Trend footage, where he fires off a couple of projectiles at a rapid rate. The fact these home in is pretty important to note too. The only other character with a homing projectile is Cat-Bat, so if the projectiles behave like the Burger, it should greatly help with hitting enemies and doing good damage to them. You can also use them in the air, judging from the footage as well. And finally, the Boombox. Now, initially, I had no idea what this move was, or even what it did. But a friend of mine went back and combed through the footage and found where it was used. The Boombox is a literal boombox that Engine can throw on the ground next to him that knocks enemies back and sends out shockwaves that also knock enemies back. It has its own health bar, so it will take a few hits to destroy. This move is probably on a short cooldown, but we don't know for sure. Lastly, using this frame of Engine getting hit by Aku Aku, we can tell what his health is going to be. By lining up other characters' health bars and putting them next to his, we can see that his health will be the same as Embryo and Ripperoo. So he'll have less health than Coco, but more health than Cortex, a nice little in-between. And so, with all of that being said, is he any good? Engine is a character with lots of vertical mobility and options for fighting. He seems like a direct counter to characters that are in the air often, like Cat-Bat and Cortex, while also having options for interrupting people on banks or gems. However, due to his lack of horizontal mobility and his homing shots seemingly not homing very strongly, he'll struggle with getting people who run away. You can start attacking like Atana or something and she can go, "Aight, I'ma head out," and just hook to a different part of the map and heal. His hover seems like the fastest way to get around, but I don't think it's enough to keep up, personally. As for powers, the Healing Fridge, Bounce Crates, and the Flytrap Spitter all seem like good options for him to run. The fridge will keep him in a fight longer, which will make contesting him much harder. The bounce crates can give you insane mobility and can secure kills against people who are low, and it can also be a good mix-up depending on how you use them. And as for the flytrap spitter, it'll be good with securing kills on people who decide to run away from N. Gin, giving him a chance to catch up to them. It'll also cover his weakness for killing people who run away, making it particularly strong on him if used well. Now, keep in mind, everything I said is only off of what we've seen. Actually playing the character might prove me wrong, and everything I've been going on about the past few minutes might mean nothing. I'll have to wait until August to see if any of what I said has any weight behind it. Until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. See you!